How did our ancestors reclaim their dignity, and what made them proud to be Black when slavery ended? Slavery was a dark time. For centuries, it tore African families apart. It stole their freedom and crushed their spirits. In Jamaica, the pain of slavery ran deep. Even after emancipation in 1834, the scars remained. Black people were free, but they were treated like second-class citizens. The system tried to make them forget their African heritage. It told them their culture was inferior. It denied them opportunities to grow and prosper. But the human spirit is resilient. The desire for freedom and equality could not be extinguished. Out of the ashes of slavery, a new generation rose. They yearned for dignity and self-respect. They wanted to reclaim their stolen heritage and celebrate their African identity. This yearning gave birth to a powerful movement, the movement for Black Pride. The fight for Black Pride was not just about overcoming oppression. It was about reclaiming a narrative that had been stolen. It was about redefining what it meant to be Black in a world that often saw them as inferior. This movement was about building self-love and celebrating their rich culture and heritage. It was about instilling a sense of hope and possibility in generations to come. Leaders emerged, brave men and women who dared to challenge the status quo. They refused to accept the limited roles assigned to them by society. They understood that true freedom meant not just being free from chains, but also being free to dream, to achieve, and to be proud of who they were.
Our history did not begin in chains, but in the heart of Africa. We are descendants of kings and queens of great African civilizations.
Isaac Uriah Brown was one such leader. Born in Jamaica in 1842, he refused to let slavery define his people. He knew that their history didn't begin in chains, but in the heart of Africa. He spoke about Jamaica's slave past, the oppressive social order, racial discrimination, the immoral system of taxation that fell most heavily on the peasantry, the absence of workers' rights, low wages, and the highly unjust legal system. Brown introduced the question of Africa to all who would listen. He used his position to preach a powerful message. Black people were descendants of kings and queens. He reminded them of the great African civilizations of their ancestors. Brown yearned to reconnect Jamaica with Africa. He believed that by rediscovering their roots, Black people could reclaim their pride and dignity. He dreamed of a united Africa, free from colonial rule. His message resonated deeply with many Jamaicans who were searching for identity and belonging after slavery. He became a beacon of hope, reminding them of their strength and resilience.
Black people, rise up, take control of your own destiny. Be proud of your race and fight for your rights.
Marcus Garvey, born just a few decades after Brown, carried the torch of Black pride even further. He ignited a global movement that inspired millions. Born in 1887, 53 years after slavery, Garvey witnessed firsthand the prejudice and discrimination faced by Black people in Jamaica. He refused to be silent. A powerful orator, Garvey's words were fire. He called for Black people to rise up, to take control of their own destiny. He urged them to be proud of their race and to fight for their rights. Garvey founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association in 1914. He ambitiously aimed to organize Blacks everywhere, but the United States is where he accomplished the most and had the greatest influence. He spent many years there pursuing his goal of Black unification, tapping into and increasing the growing Black aspirations for wealth, justice, and a sense of community. He often spoke out against economic exploitation and the disparagement of Black culture. The organization spread like wildfire across the world. Between 1914 and the 1920s, his UNIA was the largest Black non-religious organization in Black history, larger than the Civil Rights Movement and spanning from the United States and the Caribbean to Africa. It gave Black people, scattered by slavery and colonialism, a sense of unity and purpose. He started the Black Star Line, a shipping company, to help connect Black people across the diaspora. Garvey's message resonated far beyond Jamaica's shores. He became a symbol of Black empowerment, a rallying cry for justice and equality. He instilled a sense of pride and hope in millions, proving that the fight for equality transcended borders. Whilst many Black people turned away from Garveyism during his time, what he had to say concerning racial pride and the potential for great racial success still resonated. These threads were picked up by later civil rights activists such as Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, and Martin Luther King, who called Marcus Garvey
the first man to give millions of Negroes a sense of dignity and destiny.
If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here.